Hey everybody, Duck Number 8 Wooden Railway here, and today we're going to review Engines and Escapades. Engines and Escapades is a DVD with 6 season 11 episodes. The DVD was originally distributed by 20th Century Fox in 2008, and then it was re-released by Lionsgate in 2009, told by Michael Brandon. My copies are both the original 20th Century Fox 2008 copy and the 2009 Lionsgate reprint. The front on the DVD is a picture of Thomas on a Sodor map, like he's bursting through it. It's with an orange-yellowish title, and it has a little sticker here saying, "Never seen on TV." And if we look at the spine, it has the Hit logo, well, at least for the original copy. Hit logo, it's blue with an orange title, and you have a portrait of Rheneas in like a yellow background. And the 20th Century Fox logo is down there at the bottom, but on the reprint, it has the Lionsgate logo down there at the bottom. And the back for the original copy has the wavy tracks thing back up here at the top. It's blue. There's your blurb right here. It has the orange yellowish title here, a picture of Wash Behind Your Buffers, a snapshot from Wash Behind Your Buffers, and a Meet Madge sign right here. There you have a picture of Madge. It also lists the episodes on here at the back, which this is really good. Finally, they did it with this release. I'll talk about that later, but yeah, the episodes are listed back here. And the 20th Century Fox licensing is down here at the bottom. And if we take a look at the reprint, it would have the Lionsgate licensing down here at the bottom. Although the reprint, it's all in English, but my copy, my original copy, there's some French on it too. Now, the disc, first of all, I have to take the slipcover off. The disc is a squished up version of the front poster art, and the case is black. It usually comes in a blue case, but my original copy, for some reason, comes in a black case. Now, we are going to talk about the episodes and the sing-along songs for this release. So the episodes featured on this release are Duncan Does It All, Sir Handel in Charge, Cool Truckings, Ding-a-Ling, Skarloey Storms Through, and Wash Behind Your Buffers. Most of these episodes are awful. We'll talk about them individually. So, the first episode, Duncan Does It All. This episode is awful. I hate Duncan's role in the episode. I hate how he ditched his own job, and, it's just boring. This episode is uneventful. Sir Handel in Charge. This episode is awful. Even though that Sir Handel is the main character and that he doesn't have many starring roles in the TV series, this episode is awful. He doesn't feel in the right character. He was to listen to Mr. Percival at the first place, where asked the first engines you see to do the special, but he wanted to find the very best engines, and he almost delayed the train for Thomas, and just Sir Handel is better than this. Cool Truckings. This is one of the 2 episodes on this release that I like. I like this episode. This episode is one of my favorites of season 11. 1, this is our introduction to Madge, and I like Madge. I think she is a really, really cool character, and I like her thing with Duncan. I love how she was driving Duncan down the thing. My favorite scene in this was when they were hanging over the edge of the cliff, and and I liked Duncan's role in this one too. He's better in this episode than he was in Duncan Does It All, so yeah. Ding-a-Ling, this episode is awful. Freddy is completely out of character. He would have been wise enough to ask James about the bicycle bell. Why, Freddy? What is wrong with you here? You're better than this. This is the worst episode in the whole show in which Freddy is the main character. Since his debut in Season 10, he's been the main character for 3 episodes. Fearless Freddy from Season 10, this episode, and the party surprise from season 12. This one is the worst of him being the main character because he is so out of character. If he asked James where to find a bicycle bell, then the problem would have been solved. Like, come on. Skarloey storms through. This episode is awful. I hate this episode. I hate Skarloey's role in the episode. It just annoys me. I hate how he's acting like a child. He's definitely got to be braver than this. Like, it's just a storm. He can do it. Well, one thing I do like about the episode is that he faced his fears at the end of it, but that's just it. Other than that, it is a terrible episode, and I hate it. And the last episode, Wash Behind Your Buffers. This is the other episode on this release that I like. I like Wash Behind Your Buffers. This is the other Madge episode. I like Madge's role in the episode. I love Renee's and Skarloey's role in the episode. This episode, Wash Behind Your Buffers, is amazing. It's another of my favorite episodes of season 11. And the sing-along song for this release is the Narrow Gauge Engines song. You know, they are the narrow gauge engines running on narrow gauge tracks. It's not a very, very good song. It is the only season 11 song, and, like, I'm not really that crazy about it. Anyways, those are all the episodes and the sing-along songs reviewed for this release. Now, up next, I would like to talk about the reason why I have these characters here. Duncan is here because he's the main character in Duncan Does It All and had a major role in Cool Truckings. Rusty is here because he had major roles in Duncan Does It All. Sir Handel is here because he's the main character in Sir Handel in Charge. Mighty Mac is here because he kind of had a major role in Ding-a-Ling or Sir Handel in Charge. Freddy is here because he's the main character in Ding-a-Ling. Skarloey is here because he's the main character in Skarloey Storms Through and had a major role in that episode. Reneeus is here because he's had a major role in Skarloey Storms Through and Wash Behind Your Buffers. And Peter Sam is here because he had a major role in Skarloey Storms Through. And Madge is here because her debut episode is the main character in Cool Truckings and Wash Behind Your Buffers. Now, the episodes featured for this release, like we mentioned earlier, it's pretty much all the episodes of Season 11 to feature the narrow gauge engines. Well, except Thomas and the Big Bang. My thoughts about this release, it's not a very, very good release. Only 2 out of 6 of these episodes on this release that I like. The 2 episodes on this release that I like are the Madge episodes. Other than that, it's not good. And plus, why didn't they release any other Season 11 episodes? Not even my favorite episode of Season 11, that being Hector the Horde, was released on DVD. I mean, well, they kind of did for, like, compilation releases like Holiday Express, The Greatest Stories, Engine Friends, but that's just it. Pretty much the only Season 11 episodes that are focused on DVDs are pretty much these episodes, the Engines and Escapades episodes. The intro was really, really cool. I liked how Thomas was introducing us to the narrow gauge railway. The menu, again, like Milkshake Muddle and Carnival Capers, is lazy because it doesn't have the episode selection. And, like, that is very, very lame. But at least, like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, at least it lists the episodes on the back so we know what episodes are featured for this release. That's good. This is the first DVD that I own to have a slipcover, as you've seen me take on and off the DVD. This is the only Season 11 DVD in the US. So, like I mentioned earlier, this is the only DVD where it's all Season 11 episodes in the US. And this is the last DVD by 20th Century Fox. Anyways, this is all I have to say about this release. I hope you enjoyed the video. And in a few days, I'll do the next 2 releases, which are Mud Glorious Mud and Henry and the Elephant. Anyways, this is all I have to say, and thanks for watching.